All right, everybody. Welcome to Movie Trailer Corner with me and my buddy Jack is back. Jack is
Hello,
back
everybody.
again.
I
Say
am.
hello. Good to
Hello,
have
hello.
good to have you. Good to have you.
Good to be back.
We're gonna be we were going back and forth, like texting each other, and I sent like 3 trailers to him, and we were like, we have to talk about these movies. Because
Well, that's something we've always done. We've done that for a very long time.
I mean, yeah, you find something, I find like, did you see this one yet? Did you see that one yet? We've always done that. So
And the other thing we've always done, which I think is hysterical, but it's a little dark, is as soon as a celebrity dies, I'm waiting by my phone to see the clever text that comes up.
yeah, what pun can I make out of some
Yeah.
poor
And we
dead
go
crash?
back and forth. We go back and forth until we have nothing, and then we take a bow.
Yeah, there's a little applause. Well played, nicely played, sir. And then we go our gentlemanly ways and
Yep.
wait for someone else to die.
That's our way of paying respect to people.
Yeah, they would want it.
They would like it. They would like it. I believe so.
There's no such thing as bad press. There's no
No,
such thing as bad press.
nothing.
So, what was it? The first trailer we saw was Jiu-Jitsu.
Yes, with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, I am gonna put all 3 of these trailers out on the Twitter site come Sunday when we air the show. So
Okay, good.
the first one, Jiu-Jitsu with Nick Cage. It's I guess it's aliens coming down. It seemed the way he explained it, Nick Cage in the trailer, he's the wise old man recruiting like 4 or 5 jiu-jitsu
Team of
experts.
people. It was very reminiscent of Predator.
Yeah,
To me,
putting like a team together and
fighting against some alien force.
because what he said in the trailer was every 6 years this alien shows up and you fight. It seems like the alien kills everybody every time. And
Okay.
like these people, if you die a valiant death, the alien will leave. But I think he's trying to win this time.
It was a little Mortal Kombat-y.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Predatory, but all crazy Nick Cage.
Yeah. If you watch, here's what I liked. If you watch towards the end of the trailer, he gives a little face-off nod. Did you see that?
He did. Yes, he did.
He does a little face pull at the end there, and I was like, oh, there he goes back to his roots. He's going back to his roots.
Face off.
Let me go back.
He's crazy.
He is nuts. Last year, I went to New Orleans with the family, and we took like a walking tour of haunted houses, and like New Orleans is supposed to be the most haunted city in America, whatever the hell they want to call it. We took a walking tour. He's a nut. He bought the most haunted house, they said, in New Orleans. It was right down the block from where we were staying. It cost him like $6 million or $7 million. And then he put another $2 or $3 million into it. He had to sell the house because he found out why it was so haunted. Ooh, excusez-moi. The person that owned the house is like 300 years old. A woman owned it in like the 1800s. She tortured and murdered. I think they said it was they lost count around 100 slaves.
Fun. That's fun.
Buried the story goes she buried some alive in the floorboards of the house. And people would say you could actually hear like moaning at night. It was still them alive. She would sew their mouths shut. She was a real sicko.
Did she know Calvin Von Crush?
I think she was on the show. I think he's got something from her house probably in his basement.
Definitely does.
So Nicky Cage finds out about this and freaks out. He thought it was just haunted, like, oh, some cool ghosts. He's like, no, these are like dead slaves wandering my house. So he tries to figure out, he's got to sell the house.
Good luck with that.
He sells the house. I think he took like a $3 million loss, But then he's such a wingnut. He doesn't want any bad karma, bad juju. He goes to some voodoo princess witch doctor lady. She convinces him he's got to buy a cemetery plot in New Orleans or this will haunt him forever.
And he did.
$1 million for a cemetery plot in New Orleans.
He's crazy. Didn't he name his kid like
Kal-El? Yeah, Superman.
Kryptonite or something like that. Well, remember that documentary that we saw from Kevin Smith about the unmade Superman movie where Nick Cage was supposed to be Superman?
I would have liked to seen it.
I would have saw it in a minute.
Take my money.
He was a great actor, but then he just went bananas.
He made what was it? He didn't pay his taxes. He decided that's why he's in 500 horrible movies a year. I think he owes Uncle Sam like millions upon millions of dollars. It all started. Remember when he did? What did he do? That Bad Lieutenant. Remember he made the sequel to
Bad Lieutenant 2. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it all started around there where the government was like, you owe us $14 million or whatever.
And that was Bad Lieutenant 2 was New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans. That's, I think when he was down there, that's where all his trouble started.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a crazy person. But fun to watch. So that movie's gonna be it's gonna be chock full of crazy Nick Cage, which I'm in for.
Yeah, and they got like a whole bunch of like karate people. Who's it? Frank Grillo's in it.
He is.
You see him.
Big fan.
Yeah, I like him. He's a good actor.
Big fan. Yeah.
And then they got like the other like karate people you see in those like low budget one. Tony Jaa.
Yeah.
Some Asian guy. He's been in like a zillion movies over there. And the chick, Juju Chan. She's in it too. She does a whole bunch of karate movies. So, but you're gonna watch it. I hope it's not him just in the movie for like 10 minutes.
I hope not. He'll do his beginning. They'll show all the magical fight scenes, and then he'll tie it all up with a nice ribbon at the end.
Yeah. So hopefully it won't be that bad, but we'll see. The next one, what do we look at now? Oh, War with Grandpa.
Oh God,
Robert, this was horrific.
This was sad.
Yeah,
this was sad to watch. I felt bad watching the trailer.
Here's my opinion on why they made this movie. He did the Bad Grandpa a couple of years ago.
Yes.
It was pretty funny. It had its moments. Moments with him and, what was it, Zac Efron. That was R-rated, very dirty, a lot of dirty. Super dirty humor. This one's PG, and they're trying to do a PG version of it.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it looks like, and it looks horrific.
He looks old.
Yeah.
He's old now. He should do better roles. This was Raging Bull. He was in Mean Streets.
Yeah.
He was in Goodfellas. And now he's doing grandpa movies. It's just it's a far drop.
And then he drags, who is it? Christopher Walken and Cheech Marin along.
Goddamn corpse.
Yeah. He's like 80 something.
He looks like him. He's dying.
Yeah. Who else did it? Jane Seymour's in it. She still looks good though. She's not. I mean, she's got to be pushing in her 70s. She was a Bond girl.
Yeah.
But the movie did look. It just did nothing.
It's about a grandfather who moves in with his daughter.
Oh, yeah.
I guess.
Uma Thurman's his daughter.
Yeah.
Uma Thurman plays the daughter.
Him and the grandson don't get along, so it's the Home Alone booby trap movie of who can outwit who.
Yeah.
And it's going to be terrible.
Yeah. It looked, it was too, like, just too sappy. Oh, Dad, you'll come live with us. Oh, you'll get it sucked. It really, like, just from watching that, it sucked.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be bad.
Yeah, it's true. The guy, and then at the end, they do that little Godfather take when he's in the bed with the snake. They play the music, and he pulls the bed. He's not even in that Godfather movie.
No,
he's a Godfather too. He's the young,
Yeah, it's there's nothing redeemable about it. I
I
was
mean,
upset.
it's like when you watched them do Rocky and Bullwinkle.
It was sad.
You know, and then like even when he kept going, the first Meet the Parents, okay, I'll give you that one.
That
And
one
then
was okay.
and then he keeps
Because
going, you know.
he still had the intimidating persona a little bit.
Yeah.
But the what about Grudge Match with Stallone? That was
Yeah,
bad.
he's an old, yeah.
Yeah, you got to. I guess you got to just tap out sometimes.
Well, they say
He doesn't
too.
need the money.
Uh,
Oh, didn't he just get a divorce?
supposedly she was bleeding him dry for years.
Oh,
I think she's very much the wife was oh, I want to invest in this, I want to invest in that. And everything she invested in went down the toilet.
oh,
And that's, I mean, because he's in a ton of those like bad movies. You turn on like Netflix or Hulu, and it's all these like
yeah.
B movies, and then he's popping up in them in a little role.
Hmm.
Him, and you know who's another guy that I always see in these? Bruce Willis. Lately, when I go on, besides what was it, Death Wish? You
Yeah,
go
which wasn't
besides,
bad.
he's in a whole bunch of other just.
I liked the Death Wish. I thought it was good.
I mean, uh, he is Bruce Willis. Probably in the last 5 or 6 years, has probably been in like 8 movies, and we just
Hmm.
don't know about it because they're all these, you know, little. I've seen like a few of them on Hulu. Here we go, Bruce Willis. Let's see what he's done. Filmography of the last few years. Okay. Die Hard is back. It's a short coming out in 2020. Here's another one.
Yeah,
20.
I saw like a little teaser trailer for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was very short. The thing was just him walking and kind of looking back with that smirk on his face.
So another one's in the works.
Listen, they have to milk these for all
Yeah.
they're worth.
Okay, here we go. 2020. Bruce Willis. Hard Kill. Never heard of it. Survive the Night. 2020. Never heard of it. 2019. Trauma Center. Never heard of it.
Nope.
2019. 10 Minutes Gone. Oh, he was in that Motherless Brooklyn. I
I didn't
remember
see it.
that. That I remember. That was with Edward Norton.
I never saw it.
I saw like 10 minutes of it. It wasn't that good. The Orville, the TV show with Seth MacFarlane, he was in. Okay. Airstrike 2018. Never heard of it. Reprisal 2018. Death Wish, yes. Acts of Violence 2018. First Kill 2017. Once Upon a Time in Venice 2017, which wasn't a bad movie.
I didn't see it.
It's got it goes back a little bit to like his Pulp Fiction roots.
Did you see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yes.
I loved it.
That was he deserved the award.
I loved it.
Brad Pitt. I thought he was great in it. I thought the movie like it didn't
It was
have
very cool.
it didn't have like any real lulls in the movie. And
No,
it's
it
the
was very
story
cool.
was great.
Hmm.
Leonardo DiCaprio is he is one of the best.
See, I'm not a huge fan of his movies. I like a handful of them.
I thought he
I
was
like The
excellent in this.
Departed. I like Gangs in New York. And I like Wolf of Wall Street.
This I liked him in this. He was like
Yes, I
real
liked him in.
he was very like sad. You felt bad
Yep,
for him throughout the whole movie.
I did.
And Brad Pitt's character, it's not, you know, he's not that likable with that whole backstory of him killing the wife and everything. It
Oh
does
yeah,
not make him too likable in the movie. The
no, but
Bruce
I'm
Lee,
I'm a big fan of Tarantino movies anyway.
yeah, he's, you know, I mean, when does he really not hit the mark? Or,
Yeah, no,
or take you somewhere where you didn't know it was going?
yeah, they're good. His verbiage is very good in his movies.
He's got, there's a new documentary out. I think it's on Epics or Flicks or maybe Stars has it about his movies.
Mhm.
And they're interviewing everyone that's been in his movies, like Michael Madsen. They talked to Eli Roth
Mhm.
about when they did Inglorious Bastards. And he goes, he pitched a war movie that only has maybe 12 minutes of actual war in it. And if you think about it, 3/4 of that movie is subtitled because he was able to pitch that to a studio to where they said, all right, you've done enough good, we'll give you this one, go for it. And it Christoph Waltz walks away with an Academy Award.
Yeah. No, I like Tarantino movies a lot. Yeah, the last trailer we saw.
Oh, what do we see? Fatman.
Blew me away.
I
blew me away.
I want to hate it.
No,
but
it's gonna be awesome.
That backstory, like, all right.
Holy shit.
Okay.
I had no concept.
I said the same when I saw it. I go, well, Fatman. What did Mel Gibson put on? 50 pounds for a movie or whatever.
So it's a Mel Gibson movie where it shows Mel Gibson as this older guy, long beard, in the wilderness, kind of like in a cabin.
If you
used to be retired.
Yeah. If you saw the movie Bloodfather, he looks exactly the same.
Okay.
The long grizzly beard, the hair, he plays in that one. He's like an biker guy. This one, he kind of looks the same. Yeah. He's living on a farm and it starts to just creep into you. The story just starts to like leak out of what he is.
It took me a little bit. So he gets visited by, looks like someone in the military or something, saying they need him for one more job. So I'm like, all right, this is obviously a hitman, and he's being pulled in to do one thing. And then it makes a complete left.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You want to do it? Go ahead. You have the honors.
All right. Mel Gibson is Santa Claus. And Santa Claus is a badass.
Very much so.
It's insane. The military guy, like you said, the military guy comes in, we need you for one more job. Can you do it? Then it cuts to him at the bar, I think, with talking to the guy about his kid.
Yeah.
He's talking to like some guy in town. Hey, how's your kid doing? And the kid obviously is a little piece of shit.
Yeah, super brat.
Yeah.
Wealthy kid.
Yeah, exactly. He's like the typical rich kid. I want this, I want that in a movie. And so for Christmas, he gets the old lump of coal that Santa Claus is known for giving people. And this kid ain't having it. So what does he do? He hires a hitman to kill Santa Claus.
It's going to be very good. And it's going to be dark.
Yeah, real dark.
It caught me completely off guard.
Yeah. I
watched that trailer at least 3 times. I was like, what the hell did I just watch?
Like I said, I went into it thinking I was going to hate it. Like, this is just some bad movie he's doing. But it does. It throws a turn. Walton Goggins plays the hitman. He's pretty funny. He looks like he's got all the funny lines in it.
Yeah. He's definitely going to be the comic relief type of thing in it, but it's not a comedy.
Yeah, it's going to be like you said, it's going to be a super dark movie.
Yeah.
Like,
did you see Mrs. Claus?
Yeah. Yeah, they had to make Santa's woke. Mrs. Claus is a woman of color. It's a woman of color. Well,
it's an interracial.
And I think she's even got like an English accent, if I'm not mistaken. I think she had an English accent. Because she comes out, they're hugging and there's one scene where they're hugging and kissing. And I will say this, and I've noticed it the last couple of years, just about Santa Claus in general. Santa Claus isn't the jolly fat man anymore. I've noticed it over the last couple of years. If you see pictures of Santa now, updated pictures, he doesn't have a big belly anymore. He's more of like just a thick guy. And I think that's the way they're trying to make him in this movie. Because Mel Gibson is not fat in the movie.
No,
he's not gained weight or anything like that.
No.
And if you see pictures of Mel Gibson recently, he's like he's got to be on something at his age. But he's like a jacked up. He's one of those jacked up old guys now. He's in like that Stallone Schwarzenegger club of, all right.
God bless Sylvester Stallone.
I'm pushing 70. I'm gonna, jab a needle and get fucking rocked. Good for him. Hey, Get jacked. If you could be jacked at 70 years old, go for it.
Yeah.
So it like you said, it looks like it's going to be a nice dark. I don't know when I don't remember what the release date was. I
No.
hope it's Christmas time. I
hope
think
so.
it'll be a great Christmas movie.
I think so, especially nowadays.
Yeah.
Something different. And this is definitely different.
Yeah, this was definitely something you did not expect.
No, not at all. It took me completely off. Out of the three, this is the one, obviously, that I'm excited about.
Yeah, the other, yeah, exactly. I was just anytime I go on YouTube, I always click in like 2020 trailers, what's playing, what's going on. I saw the Mel Gibson one. I was like, all right, let's see this. And I mean, wow.
Yep.
It blew me away.
It's going to be good.
I'm sending you a picture right now. Hopefully you get it. And then we're going to talk about it. Because it's kind of like sad and scary. I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw this. It's a picture of Kanye West with Joe Rogan.
I'm looking at it right now.
I guess he was on the show today.
Yes.
It looks like he went to go visit him at the home. Kanye West looks insane in this picture. Like his face, like he
definitely got work done.
He got work done, but he just looks like he's all like medicated.
Yeah,
he finally looks like either they got him on something. I don't know, but he does not look good. It looks weird. I mean, the guy's they call him a musical genius, which I mean, he's a great performer. He's done a lot of stuff. So
I'm not a fan.
I wish him well, but that picture should not have been taken.
No. He's way taller than I thought he would be.
Kanye West?
Joe Rogan's really short.
Well, I think Joe Rogan's only about 5'7". I don't think he's that big of a guy, but he can kick your head off still at
he can
55. I see a lot of his friends are going down to Texas. That whole like LA crew. Like who is it? Bert Kreischer. They said is on the fence. Tom Segura. A lot of people are thinking about coming down there.
Really?
Because, well, I guess just because of the freedoms, like with the comedy clubs.
Yeah.
There's, everything. LA is just shut down. They said a lot of these people aren't making money. I mean, it's the same way here for the most part. So we shall see. Oh boy.
How's the feedback you've been getting for the podcast?
So far, so good. I mean, I had I get a couple of texts here and there. Keep it going. Good job. I got the YouTube going up the other day. I'm going to start adding more content to that. And we'll see how it goes. I mean, I've been in contact with a few people. It just trying to get guests on the show is the toughest part. Running around, finding the Calvin Von Crushes aren't a dime a dozen. You gotta like hustle around and thank God for Instagram, because it's just very easy now to like kind of reach out to famous people, semi-famous people, whatever you want to call it. And I've gotten a few yeses. So hopefully in the next few weeks, a couple of guy I worked with, his brother just wrote a book. So hopefully I have him on in a couple of weeks. A couple of comedians on next week now for sure. So we'll see how it goes.
Good.
Well, other than that, same old. So I'm gonna sign off for now. I'm gonna thank my buddy Jack as always for coming on.
Anytime.
I appreciate it. Maybe we'll start doing this more regularly with the movie trailers or movies itself. My brother just recommended a good one to me on Netflix. It's called Tread. It's a documentary. If you want to check it out, let me know. We'll talk about it on the show. It was
okay.
It's pretty cool what the guy did. The guy was definitely had a lot of issues, but it was pretty funny what he did. He went nuts.
Oh, I just saw something on Netflix. The It was a documentary of the murderer next door or something.
Yeah, the guy with the wife and kids.
Oh my God.
Did
It
you
was
watch
horrible.
it?
Yes.
Yeah, that fucking piece of shit.
Whoa.
If you deep dive on YouTube, that girlfriend knew a lot more than what she was laying.
Oh boy.
She knew what was what. She knew he was married. They got into her computer, and she was constantly checking the wife's Facebook status to see if she was
Crazy
single.
person.
Yeah, she knew what was what. And if you watch there was a video on YouTube. I need a drink for this one because it's pretty funny. I think it was when he was getting ready to kill the wife. I think he told the girlfriend, like, it's going to be me and you. I'm going to get rid. He wasn't telling the girlfriend, like, I'm killing her, but he was definitely setting it up like, I'm going to be single again. And it's going to be me and you. And they went through like her phone or her computer, and she Googled how to receive anal sex for the first time.
Wow.
So she was going to celebrate. She was going to gift him nicely, but he got it in the end, not her. You know what I'm saying?
He did. Yeah. For anyone who hasn't seen this documentary, it's very upsetting, especially like the last 15 minutes.
Yeah. What a piece. This guy is a complete piece of shit.
I don't know.
He should not be walking around.
No. I can't fathom how someone can how a regular average Joe can snap like that.
Yeah.
I don't get
it. There's always like stuff they don't talk. There's always something underlying. Either that or he just went to that point and just pushed it that one extra foot, and that was it. And went, oh shit. And then had his own shit moment.
Oh boy.
Now what do I do? But yeah, that was a sick documentary, man.
Very upsetting. Especially if you're a parent.
Yeah,
you can't wrap your head around it.
Yeah. It's all over YouTube. Oh. If you type his name in or the girlfriend's name in on YouTube or Murderer Next Door, I think it's called.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Check it out on YouTube, and then afterwards go on check it out on Netflix, and then go on YouTube afterwards, because then there's all these other stories behind it. Yeah. They have all the police. Remember how they were showing the cops' body cam footage of when they showed up?
Yes.
There's one of the things on YouTube, you can watch a full like 45 minutes of just the footage.
Really?
Yeah, all this stuff. It was it's he was a sick bastard, and like I said, he should not be walking around right now.
No, he shouldn't. And the only reason why he didn't get the death penalty is because he pled guilty.
Yeah.
It's a crazy world.
Yeah, on that chip a note.
Yeah.
Jack, thank you as always.
My pleasure.
Jack will be around soon. I can assure you that. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye.